Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to go ahead and be talking to you about all of my favorite makeup products in this weird transition from summer to fall. So yeah, they're all going to be both drugstore and high-end, a mix of that. I'm not only going to be doing makeup, I'm also going to show you a few of my favorite skincare products right now. So yeah, if you're interested in watching that, then keep on watching. I am going to touch base on normal to dry products and also products for oily skin, because there are some products that I discovered might be good for oily skin. So to start off for skincare, I have these three products. This is not all I use for my skincare routine, but these are one of my favorite products that I use. So I'm going to start off with this, which is the Thayer's Facial Mist Witch Hazel Aloe Vera Formula Rose Petal Alcohol Free Face Toner. And it's going to be this one. And it is a spray. Most toners sometimes come like in a big container where you just kind of put it in a little cotton pad and you put it on your face. But this one's going to be a spray one, which I absolutely love. I feel like it's so much easier and it just feels so much better. And it's so much faster. So I've been loving that toner. And also after that, this is alcohol free, which means it won't dry you out. So it's awesome if you do have very dry skin. My skin is more so on the normal to dry skin, but honestly I've been taking such good care of it that I feel like it's more so on the normal side now. But yeah, this is awesome. And then I've also been using this Superfood Plus Vitamins Moisture Boost over here, just to moisturize, and I absolutely love it. This is one of the last things that I apply in my skincare routine. I always just apply my moisturizer last. But yes, you can get both of these items at Target. And then last but not least, I've been using this eye cream that has been working very well for me. It's called the Peter Thomas Roth Firm X 360 Eye Renewal. And it has a lot of benefits for your wrinkles at your forehead, the wrinkles on the side of your eyes, and your eye bags. And your lid area. You can use this all over this area right here and right here. And I absolutely love it so far. I have seen changes. However, if you're not sleeping well, those changes might kind of delay, because I know it was doing really good, and then later on I was like, I'm back to my eye bags, and I know it's because I just haven't been sleeping well. But overall, it is a very nice cream. My concealer lays well on top of it. And this one is more so on the pricey side. This is going to be high-end at Ulta. But they are having their 21 Days of Beauty, and this was one of the items that was 50% off one of those days, so I went ahead and got me one for half the price that it originally is. So that's why I did it, and that was awesome. But if you do want to go ahead and spend on an eye cream, I don't think this is a bad investment. Okay, so now moving on to makeup, I'm going to go ahead and start off with primer. Two primers have been my favorite so far. This is going to be the L'Oreal Glow Lock, Infallible Glow Lock. And it's just this little tube over here, and this is going to be the Rimmel Stay Matte. Okay, so I really like this right now that the weather has been a little cooler. My makeup stays on all day. My face looks really smooth, and yeah, my makeup stays on and it looks really smooth. That's all I care about, as long as it doesn't look dry and as long as my makeup stays on. That's awesome. Next is going to be the Stay Matte Rimmel London, and I really like these for the days where it is. The next one is going to be my Stay Matte Rimmel London primer, and it's going to be this one in this little tube over here. And this one I really like for those days that it's just burning hot. It's so hot and you know you're afraid that your makeup's gonna sweat off. This one will mattify you for sure and make your makeup stay even longer probably than this one. So I would say if you have more so oily skin or even a little bit of oily skin, get this one. But if you're more so on the dry or normal side and you like your face to always look more so smooth, then go ahead and get this one. This one will mattify you, so your face won't look as smooth, but it doesn't look bad, honestly. And your makeup really does last a very long time with this primer. Even it fights sweat and everything. This one you might sweat and might rub off a little bit, and this one doesn't take off with sweat, but both of them are very nice. And I got these at CVS. That's usually where I get my drugstore makeup, just because they always have awesome deals. Okay, so next, the Mario Badescu Nothing New. This spray honestly has been a favorite for a long time for me. I just keep buying it, and it means a lot because I love trying new products, so I never really stick to the same products. Even if I like them, like, I just always want to try something new. But this is something that I've always been buying. I tried using the Smashbox. I bought the Smashbox primer water, and it just doesn't work as, I know it's not exactly the same thing, like the exact same, they don't have the exact same purpose, but I was looking for a spray that would just hydrate me for before highlight, or just hydrate me before I even apply my foundation, before I apply my primer. And the Smashbox primer water did not work for me, and this rose water from the Mario Badescu spray always works for me. So yeah, and this is, I want to say, I think Mario Badescu is considered high-end, but it's very affordable. This big old thing is $12, and I actually got it for $6 as well, for because it was one of the items at the 21 Days of Beauty that Ulta is having right now. So don't sleep on those. They always have really amazing products. They don't just put their boo-boo items on that list. They actually have really good products on sale those days. Next, I'm going to go ahead and show you the foundation, and it's still the same one, guys. I have not changed it. It's still the Super Stay Foundation 24-Hour Wear from Maybelline. I absolutely love this foundation. It's not crazy matte, but it's also not super dewy. It's just perfect. I don't know. I'm wearing it right now, by the way. And I'm also wearing the Pro Glow primer today, and of course my rose water. Before I applied my makeup, I did apply my I did wash my face, and I also did exfoliate my face, but not in the regular way. I use this sometimes to exfoliate my face. I use different things to exfoliate my face, but if I want to do it fast, I use this with little cotton pads, and this is called the Clinique Clarifying Lotion. Twice a day exfoliator. So I use this. I wash my face, I use this, and then I sprayed my toner from Thayer's, and then I went ahead and applied my moisturizer. And then after that, I spray my Mario Badescu spray for extra hydration. But honestly, if you're gonna go ahead, I don't always do my skincare right before makeup unless I have time. So you don't really have to do this before your foundation if you're going to go ahead and do this. So yeah. So this is amazing. I'm wearing it right now, and honestly, I keep coming back to it. I keep trying new hyped foundations, but I keep coming back to my Maybelline Super Stay one. It's just like, I literally just have zero problems to it. A little bit goes a long way. I believe it's full coverage. It just has a really nice coverage to it. You have so much control with this foundation and the coverage you want with it. And I don't know, it's just perfect. I feel like anything that you look for in a foundation, this baby has it. Anyways, after that, let me go ahead now and show you my concealer. Also Maybelline. I keep going back to it. I've tried hyped concealers, and I have tried them. I tried the e.l.f. concealer, I tried the ColourPop concealer, and I really like them. They're nice concealers, but they are, I guess, too full coverage for my liking. I just like a very nice creamy concealer that's gonna give me the coverage I want. I don't really have trouble with dark circles or anything. The only problem I have is literally like a little mark of the bag. That's literally my only problem, and as long as most of that gets covered, I'm fine. And So yeah, I just absolutely love this. I love how creamy it is and how easy it is to blend. And I feel like thicker concealers like the e.l.f. ones and all that, they are awesome. And I feel like they're more so for like super glam makeup, maybe when you want to make sure it really does stay put, or you want like super extra coverage. But yeah, this is awesome just for every day, and even when you're gonna go out and you want to look nice, this is still nice. I would just save those other concealers for days that you want to really like completely flawless, you know what I mean? Just next, I have my Wet n Wild Mega Glow contour stick. I don't always contour with a stick. I usually just use powders, and sometimes I honestly, for the most part lately, have not even been contouring. I've just been bronzing. But today I actually did take the time to contour with creams and everything, because it was something that I wanted to see how I would go ahead and make sure that I knew how to cream contour. I went to my go-to contour stick, and I just absolutely love it. This is super awesome to yeah, this product is super awesome to contour, and it's super affordable. It's from Wet n Wild. This is in this shade Where's Walnut. And yeah, that is an awesome product if you want to cream contour. It blends easily, it doesn't dry super fast, so I feel like that's a safe way to go if that's something you want to start doing. My Herbolution Luxury Baking Powder. Honestly, I use so many under eye powders. Sometimes I use my Airspun powder, sometimes I use the little e.l.f. one from here, sometimes I use this one. I just honestly, it depends on my mood. I don't know, but I had to narrow it down just so I can show you one, guys, and just one powder. And I decided to go ahead and show you this one, because I decided if I wanted to share one, a good one is going to be this one for sure, that I'm sure should work for everyone. This will give you good coverage, no creasing. I have absolutely no problems with this. I apply it with a dry beauty blender under my eyes super fast, and yeah, a little goes a long way. And I just never had trouble with this one, so I feel like this one's one of the safest ones to recommend for to you guys. And this one's from Makeup Revolution, and it's the banana powder. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the face powder I've been using. I've been using this one from Maybelline, and I've been wanting to use this one for so long, and I finally got my hands on it. This one, a little goes a long way as well. It's not drying at all. It has good coverage. I would say when I use my Stay Matte Primer, I do have to be very light-handed with this, or it will look really matte, which honestly, once again, I don't mind, especially if it's a really sunny day, because I want to make sure my face does stay matte and just my makeup stays on. So I don't mind a matte look at all, but I would say if you're just not about that at all, then this is still a good powder, but maybe don't do the mattifying primer with it. Makeup really, I feel like I've learned, is all about balancing things out, if that helps. I'm going to go ahead and show you my favorite bronzers lately. Alright, so if I'm not going to use creams and I'm only going to bronze, I like using a darker bronzer because I want to get as much definition as I can, and I want it to be as much noticeable as I possibly can, because that's just the look I like going for. This is going to be the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless Powder. This is supposed to be a face powder, but I use it as a bronzer, and this is in the shade Coconut, 355 Coconut. So this is what it looks like, and yeah, this is what I use when I don't cream contour and I just bronze. This is what I use to bronze, and I like it. I have zero problems with it. But that's been my go-to, just because it's one of the, I feel like it's a perfect shade when you're just gonna bronze. Now, when I do cream contour and I want to go in with my bronzer afterwards, since I help everything a lot more defined, I do like going with the more soft bronzer, if that makes sense. I still go in with a dark one, but not as dark as that one. And that's going to be my Butter Bronzer in the shade Deep Bronze, and this is from Physicians Formula. This is also a drugstore brand, but it is more so on the pricey side. This is, I believe, $16, but honestly, just go to CVS. They always have good deals. And then also for contouring, for my powder contour, I have been loving this Wet n Wild contouring palette in the shade Dulce de Leche, which is nothing new. I have mentioned this product in one of my videos before, but I do like using this shade to contour. So sometimes I'll go ahead, if I just use powders and I want to contour, I'll most likely use the Physicians Formula bronzer, and then I'll go ahead and go with a firmer brush with the this shade in the Wet n Wild contour palette. But if I just want to bronze, yeah, this is all over the place because I play around so much with my bronzer. But if I just want to bronze, I'll just go ahead and go with the Maybelline Fit Me one. If I do creams, I'll go ahead and do my cream and then do my butter bronzer and then do my Wet n Wild contour palette. That's what I did today. So today I used my cream. I went in with the butter bronzer, and then I went with the Wet n Wild contour palette, which is like $3, I think. It's super affordable. Okay, and also another look I've been loving is, I don't know why I've been loving to look just well, not lately, but a little, you know, these last couple of months. Another look I was going for was just very natural makeup, and I was just kind of putting bronzer all over and just kind of just a natural flush look. And for that, I was really loving the Milani Baked Bronzer in the shade Glow. So this is more so, I don't know how to explain it. The shade is not going to be dark. It's not really going to define anything. It's just going to make you look really flush. So if you're looking just for a natural, quick bronzer, then I would go with this one. Because other ones I feel like are darker, so you have to be much more careful when you're applying those. But yeah, I have been loving that as well. There's just so many things. I've been playing around a lot. Well, I don't want to say that because I've actually have not been playing around a lot with makeup, but when I do my makeup, I have been trying a lot of new things lately. Like sometimes I want to do natural, and sometimes I want to be glam, and sometimes I just want to bronze. And like today, I wanted to go ahead and play with creams because I hadn't in a long time. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the blush that I've been loving so much, which is this one from Wet n Wild. It's called Keep It Peachy. I don't remember the last time I used my Luminoso blush anymore. That was my go-to blush. But honestly, every time I want to go ahead and use it, just because I've been using this one so much lately, I really think about it and I'm like, no, I just really don't want to use that one right now. So I go back to my Keep It Peachy Wet n Wild blush, and I just love it so much. It's super affordable. I also think it was like $3 or $5, and it's super peachy. I feel like it's more so on the peachy side than Luminoso was, if that makes sense. But I love it, and I feel like it fits this, like hair color I have going on more. But yeah, so much has changed since my last video. I cut a lot of my hair. I got my dead hair cut. I did a lot of layers in the front. I actually have really like kind of side long bangs going on. But honestly, I don't know how to style them. I don't know how to work with them just yet. And I don't know if I like them on me. Ya me despeiné. Okay, so as far as highlighter, I went back to my Maybelline Master Chrome. I noticed I went back to this one, and I'm assuming it's more so for my hair color. I feel like that's just the vibes I'm going for now, just gold tone and dark bronzer and stuff. Because before this, with my blonde, I was using a lot of champagne tones for my highlighter. but I went back to using my good old Maybelline Master Curl Metallic Highlighter, and as you can tell, it is very out there, so it's definitely there, but it's not, honestly, it looks so nice. It's not crazy dramatic. It depends how much you apply, but I have zero problems to it. Before I do apply my highlighter, I do go in with my Mario Badescu spray, so I would say that. And I also spray my brush, my highlighter brush, before I apply my highlighter. Alright, what else? Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and show you these beautiful babies right here. The MAC Prep Prime is still my favorite. I'm almost running out of it, and it's honestly making me so sad because I absolutely love this product. Just once I'm done applying my powders and everything, and I'm basically like on the last step of my makeup, I go ahead and spray my face. I make sure I get all over the face with this MAC Prep and Prime, and it just sets everything so well and makes my face look so, I don't want to, so dewy, but the right amount of dewy, you know, and everything just looks so smooth, and everything just settled in, and the makeup just melts right in your face. So I love this product, and I feel like it's super worth the money, and I'm so scared to run out of it because it's just not that cheap either, you know, but it's okay. Next, as far as setting spray, okay, so I tried this Tarte Stay Spray, which is their, I believe, a new setting spray, and I went in on a day that it was on sale. I was originally going in for the Urban Decay All Nighter, but the lady, the young lady that was working at Ulta recommended this one for me. It really does work really great. Your makeup does not come off with this. This is sweat proof and everything, but I believe it contains alcohol. Hold on, let me check. Okay, it doesn't say. Okay, well, I don't know if it contains alcohol. It might, but the reason why I feel like it might contain alcohol is because I did notice that my skin was drying out, and I did stop at this moment. I stopped using the setting spray. My skin was doing was back to normal, so I don't think this is a bad setting spray. But I feel like this setting spray is more okay, but I do feel like this setting spray is a lot better for oily skin people than normal to dry or just normal skin. Especially if you like that your face looking smooth at all times, because this will mattify you. It's not a bad primer because it really does what it says. Your makeup stays put all day. But it will mattify you a lot to the point where it might show some texture. It's not too bad, but if you're very picky about how your skin looks and making sure your skin looks smooth, I would not get this primer. But if you are an oily person, this is a primer for you. Okay, so this baby right here, the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1. I got this because I did notice that problem with the setting spray I was using. So I got this. It is a replenishing primer and setting spray, and it says with coconut water, probiotic based ingredient, and skin revivers. It is alcohol free, and it says apply to clean skin before makeup, apply after makeup to keep it in place all day. Okay. The packaging does say that it makes your skin look smooth and all these other things, and that is true. My skin has been smooth. Today was my first time using this after I finished my makeup, and my makeup has been smooth. Let me get closer. My makeup has been smooth the whole day, and I'd use my MAC Fix Plus, which I always use, and then I sprayed this at the end. And my makeup has not looked this smooth in a very long time. At the end, this is something that I would recommend. I know the only time I wear it was today, but honestly, so far so good, and my skin really does look very smooth. I do recommend you spend the money if you really want a good setting spray that's gonna make your skin look very smooth and at least keep your makeup on for 8 to 9, 10 hours. I would recommend you get this. But yeah, it's a Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1. And by the way, this was another steal. So I got this 50% off as well. So I just had to, you know. But yeah. Next is a beauty sponge. I've actually have not been applying my foundation with a brush anymore. I still like it, but honestly, I just haven't been using it anymore. Ever since I bought this e.l.f. sponge, I actually wetted just a little bit, and I've been using it to blend my foundation, and it just works amazing. I blend my foundation and my concealer with it, and I absolutely love it. And this is the e.l.f. sponge, and it looks like this, and it's honestly super soft, and it's just amazing. I love it better than the Real Techniques, and I like it better than the Morphe one. Still like my Morphe sponge, but I don't really use it to blend my foundation. I more so use it to carve out this part and to set my under eye area. As far as lipsticks and stuff, honestly, I've always just used the same ones. NYX has very good lip glosses. I love their butter glosses. So yeah, and then lip liner as well. NYX has awesome lip products, and it is strong. Those are my recommendations. This is it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. I will try my best to make some time. It definitely has been a while, and honestly the only reason why I had time today is because I haven't been working. There's a huge, well, not a huge, but it's just been raining like crazy here in Houston. It just hasn't been safe, so I've been staying indoors, and this is the only reason why I have time for this video. But I'm definitely going to work more on having even more time and just coming up with more ideas and just making it happen. So please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more videos. And I hope you all try these products. They are amazing. All the affordable ones and the high ends are totally worth it. But yeah, just stay tuned for more videos, and thank you so much for watching. See you next time.